What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the CLC Paint YouTube channel. And we're going to get in on another painting today. I'm super glad to have gotten some more canvases now. Was a little low on funds there for a bit, so I had to buy some more canvases. Now, what we're going to do is take some blue and some crimson. I'm going to try it. My titanium white is so gone. And this was the other one. These little ones are better. There might be a little in that corner there, huh? All right. So I already did the liquid white on here. Got it spread all around. I like to get a side view so I can see the shininess of where it's wet. And let's take some. Yeah, let's adjust the computer now. There we go. So we'll have our painting more in frame here and have me a little more out of the frame. There we go. Let's try that. There's always this weird corner. Anyways. All right. I'm going to take some blue. And we don't want a huge chunk in it. We just want a little bit. So we pull it out like that. And see how it distributes. I wish I had more lighting. But that's okay. And then we tap it to spread it out and evenly mix it on the brush. So that way there's not one side that has more paint than the other, at least not too much. Now, I'm going to want to do clouds by leaving white areas up here. So, wow, that's pretty dry. That's pretty dry. I'm really surprised. I thought that was wet up there. It looks like it. Look at how dry that is. Dang it, man. So what I did was grab a touch of this liquid white up here. All right, let's see what we got going here. I'm gonna get a bit more blue in the brush. Man, so if you don't have enough liquid white on your canvas, you'll end up with this grainy texture that the blue's doing over there. We'll see how it is on the bottom. Get some more paint, tap it. Same thing down there. See how it's barely spreading onto the canvas? Disappointing. So we're going to take a whole bunch more liquid white right in the same brush, and we're going to put it on the canvas. Because apparently we didn't put enough before we started. So, alright, this is how we learn. I thought I had enough. Apparently, I did not. We just do this straight at the bottom here. This is for water, wherever our water will be. And so with the liquid white on there, the color will go on nice and smooth and it will cover all the grains. If there's not enough, it'll be real tough to get the color to even come off the brush. And it'll be real. Let me see if I can get this closer for you. Yeah, see that? This is where it's too dry. And then down here at the bottom, the color's more smoothly on the canvas. I don't know. Spread that across there, get some on the bottom. There we go. Now, I'm going to grab some more of the white, quite a bit, since apparently I didn't even do close to enough. And we're just going to add it in. Since there was already blue on the brush, it's coming off light sky blue color. That's fine. We'll do some circles. And just blending it. This is kind of how I do the liquid white as well. All right. We quickly got ourselves some sky and some water and some variation in what's going on there. You know how bright it is. Crazy. It's crazy bright. All right. Now, I think we're going to need a knife. Show you what we're doing over here. All right. So I'm going to take a little bit of the blue, put it in the middle over here by our crimson. This is alizarin crimson, my favorite. Take more of that one. See that? Put it right with the blue there in the center. Now we're going to pick them up just by scraping across. You can see the two colors that we're blending there. And then we lay them on top of each other and kind of mix them a little bit. Your colors should be thick enough that you can hold them almost vertically like this and they stay on the palette. Mix that up till it looks black, pretty much. But when you scrape it up, you can see the purple tone that it's becoming. And that will make a nice little mountain color for us to use. And we can leave it, you know, not partial. We can leave it partially mixed. Don't have to be too perfect. So then we'll grab a little, show you how I did that in case you're still learning. Smear it out, flip it over, knife vertical on the palette, come across the color and grab some of it. So you get this little roll. Yeah, that's a good picture there. Anyways, it's hard to show. All right, maybe these are going to be higher. Maybe there's some rolling shapes. Tops of my mountains are sometimes fuzzy because I just smear them on there. But if you can, try to get the tops of these a nice sharp edge. And then scrape it to pick the paint up while you're putting it on, and then you can apply back to the top edge to make it sharper. So you apply it on, and scrape off the extra, and then put that where you want it to, until you run out. Eventually you run out of paint. There we go. I like that little shape. Maybe that one will be way back in the distance. Then you'll wipe your knife off. Paper towels. Swing. Careful, you can cut yourself with these things. Alrighty. Get a little more of that color. Just to fill in. And then we'll find out how wet our canvas is. We'll just use the same brush we used to pull this down. So if your canvas is not wet, this won't go anywhere. It'll do that. You'll try to pull it down and it won't even move. What you want is enough pressure to bend the brush and smear the color downwards at the angle you want the mountain to go. So if we want the mountain to go that way, downhill, we smear it downhill to the left, and then soften up the bottom. As you may note, there's not enough color right here. So grab a little tiny bit, add it in there, right where you want it. Come back with your brush and pull it down where you want it. Maybe on this side it goes that way, and this side it goes that way. In the middle, it's kind of evened out. So you be very careful at the top edge, because you can push it off over the top. Just push real hard right there. And pull it down where you want it to go. Or you can do it like this. And as your brush picks up the purple color, it will mix with what's on the canvas already. And the key is don't try to force. Just let happen what wants to happen and go with it. See? I'll just fill that in with the brush, create the shape, this direction, that direction, flat at the bottom. There we go. Nice little mountain shape. Nice little mountain shape. I now realize that we're going to need some white. I'm glad I saved it for now, because we're almost out of white. It's a tough guy to open, too. Ouch. Plastic. Sharp. Fascinating. I don't know if that one's coming open today. I'll use my hoodie for advantage. There we go. There we go. Ding. Now, get ourselves some titanium white. Have to order some more of that. If you'd like to support me and help me buy more paints to continue doing this, check out the description below, and you can find different ways that you can help me out. The most wonderful way that you can help me out is by purchasing one of my paintings. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of white on this side, flip it over, and we're going to bring it down the same angle that we pulled the mountain down at. Now, this. Now bring it up horizontal with the canvas itself. I guess horizontal would be that way. Like this. Canvas is this way, and the knife isn't like this. It's flat against, and then you glide down the canvas, like so. And we get ourselves a little bit of snow. This white is so dry that it comes off real thick, which is an advantage sometimes, and other times not so much. I'm liking it at the moment, though. It's looking good. Yeah, let that go off into the distance. There'll be shadows right there, and then another little peak over here. And this one. And now I'm getting an idea where this side is, and then we'll take a little bit of, check this out, take the tiniest bit of our purple, and we'll put it, let's say right there, and then we'll grab a good chunk of white and mix it with that purple till we create like a medium. See that? What I mean by medium is in between the darkest and the lightest, kind of a middle color. And maybe we'll add just a tad bit of blue. See how tiny bit? Tiny bit. And we'll use that color. Nice, light purple. It's almost the same color as the background here. We'll see. And we're going to use that color to add, going the opposite way of these ones. And add some shadows. See how that's the back side of the mountain? I think we need another tiny little touch of blue in that color. Blue always makes a good snow shadow. This one I put a little pressure on. It's hard to fill in these smaller areas. See, I'm just kind of pushing it on there. There we go. I'm going to want to put a little highlight peak in the back there. Wipe off your knife. Grab some more white. There we go. Perfect little. And there we go. Little peak in there. See that? Get a little bit more, and maybe a little peak up there. And just kind of put little peaks wherever you think they should be. I think there's light shining off the top of this mountain, so there we go. See how the blue is the real difference maker in there? The blue. I'm going to put a bit more blue through our shadow color. And shoot, maybe we'll just play some shadow color in here before we do the highlight. Wipe it off. Get some white. And maybe there's a little peak action. Mixing with the blue. See, that's a little different shape on the knife than a small roll. Comes off in bigger chunks, see? I'm just touching it. I want to show you what happens if I push really hard. Let's do it over here. So see, it comes on real thick. Not thick, but you know, there's none of these little holes and differences that make the mountains so interesting when you stand back a few feet. Ding. But when you do it softly, see, it leaves all those little tiny holes or breaks, whatever you want to call them, breaks in the snow. Snow at the bottom there. Next to that peak. Nice. I like it. Looks good from over there. The only weird part is up here. And I still need more practice with these guys. I always end up just covering it with the snowy side. I have a hard time playing the shadows in there like I'd like to. Sometimes I'll go back and forth. Like there's a little glacier area. That flat part just seems weird to me. Maybe I'll make it a little taller. We'll do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, anyways. See, sometimes you try to fix something too much. We'll have some trees blocking off over here. The overlapping always helps later. Help you cover up anything. Still feel like this corner is weird right here though. I don't know exactly what to do. Just fill it in with shadow color. More practice needed. But that's a simple blue sky, water, mountain. I really like these purple colors. All right, now take this brush. We want a clean brush for this step, but we're going to grab I just tapped the top corner of the brush into white there, as you can see. And then we're going to tap it, bending the brush downwards, like at the bottom. Just the bottom there to mist up this white. I spread my brush out. I think I might need to fix the shape a little bit. There we go. Now, with this soft bottom area, now it's all misty. We're going to lift it up just slightly. Don't want to destroy what you did. Just want to give just a soft feel at the bottom of these mountains. There we go. Now with a clean brush, it probably makes it a bit whiter here. As you can see, I kind of added the purple mist, which is fine. And if you have a lot of liquid white on your canvas, it'll pull the liquid white through. Now, should we take a break? Yeah, let's take a break right there. Let's take a break right there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I hope this helped. If you needed help with the simple background, maybe not knowing how much liquid white you have, what to do if you don't put enough liquid white. What I did was just pulled through my pile of liquid white with the brush that was already blue, as you see in the beginning, and we just spread it out on there and made it work. We didn't worry about it. We just let it do what it did. And it's done what it has. All right. Consider subscribing, smash the like button. I'll be back in the future with the second, maybe even third part of this painting. We'll see.